then your like, you know, major core matchup does not pay off. But I mean, I feel like we're going to a game 3, but we'll see.
Ooh,
Based on the drafts,
like it.
I do feel like it could be a game 3 here.
I'd love a game 3. That'd be the first of these qualifiers, unless it's happening on the other stream as well at the same time. I'm sure everyone here would love to see game 3 Dota. Right, some smokes out. Looks like no one is quite running into each other. The puck might find the anti-mage. Okay, maybe scouting out some wards potentially there. I'll tell you what, if they pick up an early first blood on Yuma, that doesn't bode well. But it looks like it'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely keep my eyes on his item build this game. It's like you have the option of playing aggressive and just like going for like the mana bird and trying to like keep the Mars down in lane and play him more as like a fighting hero in the lane and protecting the tower and just kind of farming there, or you just build your jungle items, get your treads into your battle fury as fast as you can, and then you're just, you know, doing the classic anti-mage stuff. So oh, they missed the ward. They will get this one though.
The battle begins.
Right,
It is pretty far off to the side.
I mean, they
This
know
mid
it's
lane
there
observer.
somewhere.
Yeah.
Wow, actually they don't go for the second sentry drop.
All right, a quiet
Offensive
start.
body block bottom from Gunner. He just wants this wave to push into the tower and kind of reset. And Arteezy can't really contest this because Lelis is just standing here with a tree. You know, he's like, I dare you, walk up for this.
Yeah, small camp's already blocked as well. Going for the deny, 2 denies from Lelis. Really nice use of the early tree grab. That extra base damage, pretty much no one can contest that.
Gunner's gonna take a lot of like he's just being zoned off the wave entirely. He might be, he has to TP, but top lane, Yuma just dives to Saberlight.
That ain't good.
I mean, they did trade, but Fly, he might get rammed down
Saberlight's
here
not
too.
done. Doesn't have the
He's
mana
got
for
a
his
spear in
Q.
one
Oh,
second.
here he is.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that is 2 kills for Saberlight in this top lane.
Lane will shove back out to anti-mage. I don't think Saberlight's going to have enough mana to play aggressive. Otherwise, they might be able to like tower dive real early here with such a big creep wave coming in. I mean, they might still try. Yuma's still level 1. How close is he? All right, he should hit level 2, even if all of these were denied.
And that is a really rough situation because, I mean, Theocore is just going to pull. Yep, that is really rough, man. They're just going to lose so much XP on these creeps.
I think he used Wave of Terror to secure a last hit, but he may have needed to keep it to prevent this pull. Not too bad. At least he was kind of in range for some of the XP, but he is missing out a good chunk of gold.
Saberlight's going to take a decent chunk of damage. Oh, nice blink dodge there. So the good thing for Saberlight is with the way this lane started, he has his bracer, his double gauntlet, and now just a casual blade of attack. He knows he's going to play this lane on no mana now, and he just plans to right click the anti-mage instead, and that's going to work.
Yeah, you mentioned if this anti-mage does not have a great start, things could look messy. This is still recoverable, though, I'd say. If he dies again pretty soon, I'd say that's looking really bad. But this is like a rough start, but still okay.
Yeah. 3 minutes. Yuma blinks up, does get it. All right. That's a big Lotus for him, taking that away from the Saberlight. Mars is massive. Meanwhile, mid lane Stormstormer is basically forced back completely. Yopaj has another orb to play with. Stormstormer does have a blink as well. He's just going to get this XP off the tower and probably go for his bounty rune after this wave. All right. I mean, yeah, that ended up working out just fine for him. I thought he was going to have a lot more trouble, but yeah, well played. So
Doesn't
this
look like
offlane
he's-
Wyvern's not going great from what I can tell so far. He has 9 last hits.
Yeah, I think their early level 1 play, I was watching that, that's why I missed that top kill happening. But they did get their lane to shove out, but Gunnar got zoned on the side and lost a lot of health for it. Oh, fights the water
Stormstormer
rune.
manages to snipe the water rune there. That's massive for him. Good stun out from Fly, trying to chase down Thelacore as he has a blink up in 1 second. And yeah, Stormstormer will find the kill. So great rotation from the support to the mid lane. Ends up benefiting the Queen of Pain.
Still a little bit behind this puck in terms of XP. And these mid laners are, we saw it last game, right? When he has a good game, he starts rotating everywhere. It really affects the entire state of the game. Neither of these heroes should be as mobile as Ember, so even if Yopaj has a really good start here, we should see the same thing like last time where he's remnanting and teleporting to literally all 3 lanes. But the 6-minute rune's coming up. We should see all the supports come in here because whoever gets that power rune and possibly gets kills off of it, that could be the beginning of the same snowball to a lesser degree, but the same idea that we saw in the last game.
All right, nice salve up here from Storm in the mid lane. Also gets raindrops delivered. Both of these guys like need to be able to just sustain through the constant spell spam that comes out. As they brought Enchantress top, and he does have level 2 enchant. Could go for the Banisher here and get the Purge. Nope, instead we'll grab the Mind Stealer, so goodbye mana. Dive Yuma. Oh, gets the blink out. Nicely done. Fly might be in trouble though. He doesn't look as lucky. He does have 15, 16 wand charges now, but yeah, he's just gonna give this up, hold those wand charges for another time. Meanwhile, mid lane, the rotation from the supports does allow Stormstormer to get that 6-minute rune like you were talking about. So nice play there from Lelis.
We might save it till he hits 6 and then pop it, get 1. Never mind. I'm just gonna use it now
Get off
for
the
regen.
catapult, right? Oh, okay, never mind. Just an immediate bottle refill as well, so he just wants to shove this wave, and then he can go make a rotation.
Yeah, that makes sense. I thought maybe he would want the invis for the rotation, but decides to prioritize the regen from using it and then getting the bottle refill. And they got a smoke. It's kind of like having an invis anyways.
Yeah. I mean, there's no shot Arteezy does not know this is happening.
I sure hope he does, because he's sitting at 450 health right now.
Okay, well, it would appear he might not know that this is happening. Sonic Wave, Avalanche, maybe he thought he could survive through all that damage, but no, not this time. I mean, those are some big spell commitments. Wisdom runes are up. Stormstormer's gonna go back to the mid lane.
Yeah, that's a good kill because Morphling was starting to really run away with last hits there. But now, being killed off, Gunnar's gonna catch back up. I guess the Arctic Burn was not as effective as simply having this very high base damage. And actually, I guess it makes sense.
Mid lane, Thelacore stunned up under tower with the minus armor. Just takes chunk after chunk of damage. Fly will be the one that they turn their attention on over to as Stormstorm manages to get out, but the Vengeful Spirit will not be as lucky. Lelis now here on the Tiny. She needs to be a little bit careful.
They were like running down Gunnar.
Is he actually? Oh.
Yeah, dropping the arena.
Nice arena spirit. Yeah, he does have 7 wand charges, but there's no way he actually gets out of this one. So good rotation in from the Saberlight Mars. I mean, he already got top tower, comes bottom, immediately kills the Phoenix. I mean, that's huge.
Yeah, very nice rotations. Now he's working on his Vlads, which will be very nice for the Morphling. Oh, mid lane, more action. Action-packed mid lane.
Man, this top lane did not pan out how they wanted. He is so underfarmed on this anti-mage compared to the Mars. He does have an orb available, and okay, that'll do it. You just get the anti-mage back into the game just like that. The question is, who do you go for? They're going to turn their attention for the Lion. Much easier kill than the Enchantress, as Magic Missile will do the job. A lot of kills once again here as we approach the 10-minute mark. Similar to what happened last game, right? Like both these teams just started brawling.
Yeah, there's a lot of little objectives, especially these power runes in the mid lane, bringing over a lot of supports. And then good use of these twin gates, just dropping by for a quick kill. Trying to help out Arteezy, because if he does get ahead of this anti-mage that we talked about earlier, should have a good time. His Battle Fury,
Dire's middle tower.
yeah, it's looking a little on the late side. Maybe if he picks up another kill or two, it might bring him back on track.
They found the Enchantress, the Avalanche, toss the missile, they get it, but in comes Saberlight. The Blink Spear takes down the tiny Sonic Wave, looking for Theelacor. He's managing to survive for now, and in comes Yopaj, coil onto 2. Anti-Mage holding his ground up against Saberlight's Mars. He's got a spear in 1, but he needs to be careful. He cannot afford to drop here. Spear will catch Queen of Pain, but that's just a green light for Yuma. He goes in, he's got the mana burn, just slow. It's not enough. He's actually just walking away thanks to the phase boots active for now. Blink up in 1. Does cut him off, and just like this, okay, he does finally go down. Good attempts from Saberlight, almost manages to get away, but I mean, that is honestly some good fights here from both teams. Ends up being a fairly even trade, but the anti-mage getting some much needed XP and gold.
Yeah, it's a very close game. This is probably one of the closest starts we've had this whole qualifier.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Arteezy is just completely free farming bottom. He is level 8 on this Morphling, and he is going for a very early Lincoln Sphere. He's like over halfway there.
Yeah, that'll protect him from the Winter's Curse. I wasn't sure how this matchup would go, but now thinking about it in hindsight, because he sits at such low health the whole time, he has higher base damage than the universal Winter Wyvern, and he actually doesn't care that much about Arctic Burn because he's barely taking any % damage. So actually it ended up a pretty solid matchup for him. Surprise, surprise. The pros knew it better than I did. Find Mars up here. Pretty easy kill with everyone throwing it stuff out.
I'd say that, but really good save. Saberlight's out. The anti-mage was like afraid to go in here, and instead he just gets a beautiful 2-hero silence. Wow, that is massive. Actually being able to save the Mars there.
Yeah, I thought that would be a straightforward kill, but he manages to survive all of that combo with about 100 or 200 health to just arena and spear people away and just walks out of there.
Mid lane fly, in some trouble. You're not level 6 yet on the Lion, as the stun will come through. Yopaj on the puck, trying to finish the kill. In comes Anti-Mage. Sonic Wave does catch 2, but Theelacor still managed to survive for the moment. Winter's Curse is out. This will mana burn the puck complete. He's still able to jaunt away, that's right. Oh, stump forward. Yuma looking to finish him off. He does. As now Kitrak in some trouble. Nice pick off there from the side of Nouns. They actually cleaned up really big there.
They were hoping that Winter's Curse would stall out the puck so that the orb would fade away, but it expired just before the end. Otherwise, I think that's a puck kill for the anti-mage. I like how he's joining these fights, deciding that, you know what, I just don't farm that fast until I have Battle Fury, so picking up some early kills might actually be the best way for me to catch back up. 2, 1, and 3, the most active anti-mage you've ever seen.
You love to see it. I mean, sometimes you have no choice. I mean, his Battle Fury is now looking at an okay timing, right? Like, we were looking at this earlier, and he was definitely struggling, but he's only 350 gold away. He'll have this at the 15-minute mark for sure. Bottom lane in the triangle. They will find Lelis, as the coil does come out for this one. Gunnar is still just trying to keep this Morphling away from his tower, but I feel feel like with the Enchantress, every time she comes over with a creep, they just end up finishing a tower almost. And this is a 14-minute rune they need to be careful about.
Yeah, Fly's already rotating down here. Enchantress, no actual stun, so she's gonna give up on it. Just be annoying with the creep here. Go 1-for-1 on these wisdom runes.
Gunnar got a Mage Slayer now too. Quite nice.
Right, 2 Mage Slayers, him and Queen of Pain. I was wondering if maybe we'd see a Spirit Vessel, but I do think that Mage Slayer build is much more common to see nowadays for Queen of Pain.
Yeah,
I would have liked a Spirit Vessel from someone, though.
Yeah, it's true. It is a good Vessel game, right? You're against, you know, Mars, Morphling, and Enchantress.
Yeah, it would have been nice, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know who buys it.
Oh,
nice.
He got Yuma. What a setup. Into the Finger of Death. He still gets the blink away. Those 2 points counterspell are enough, and now Gunnar is looking for his opening, trying to get to Thealcore, and there it is. They catch him off the Avalanche. The damage will be more than enough. He reflects the Hex and blinks away. A stylish little end there for Yuma.
Yuma has recovered nicely from that earlier laning stage. Still a little bit behind Morphling, but he should pull ahead now thanks to this Battle Fury and blinking around. Morphling has a Linken's, but the Linken's just allows him to play more aggressively, doesn't necessarily help him farm faster. So let's see if he now gets the space on Yuma to hit those timings he was hoping for. So he's got Manta and Ags queued up.
So scary now. Lincoln's done. He is just terrifying.
They keep finding Lelis. I think they're going to need to give Lelis some space somewhere because he's like his blink initiation is really the main way they can start. I know you have Winter's Curse, but Winter's Curse is inconsistent to initiate with. It's a little tough.
Nice pick off there, but Coil does catch the Winter Wyvern. Arteezy trying to just beat him down, but they do have at least a decent amount of damage to hold him in place. They've got him instead. The Winter's Curse bait instead just to kill the Lincolns.
Yeah, I thought that Winter's Curse on the Lincolns was not good, but they find another Morphling kill. There we go. Anti-Mage is now past the Morphling. We're back on track to the original plan.
It's a very good anti-mage game if he manages to find, you know, the net worth. So now level 12, he's somehow past Arteezy, who has had a borderline free game outside of, you know, that death right there. And Gunnar is going to go back for the Witchblade now on the Wyvern. So very offensive build here from him.
They're paying out this Morphling. But there's still no blink on the Tiny.
His Lincolns gets popped and he's like, oh god, get me out.
It's a good call. It's a good call. Will he stick around to farm?
They see him now, hiding in the trees, so Gunnar immediately dips, popping that Arctic Burn, does not want to get caught, and instead he's going to TP mid. Oh, Yuma, he didn't get the counterspell off. Thealcore, oh, he's going to pump fake it, so pretty cheeky. Oh, the mana burn onto the puck now, though. He's only got one wand charge. He's done. Well
Very
found
nice.
there by Gunnar.
Yeah, you can't do the damage, but the mana burn preventing puck from actually getting out, even after the Winter's Curse ends. Really nice. It's one of the nice things about Winter Wyvern. Part of her buff is the extra cast range on Winter's Curse, just making it easier to land even when you don't get blink. That is part of what allows this core Winter Wyvern. Arctic Burn getting buffed, and then the Mage Slayer being good, Pharasma later on. But just the fact that, like, you can build this without sacrificing your ultimate as well.
Radiant structures are fortified.
That's really true, actually. I like that.
There's a whole bunch of drawing going on right now. There's a lot of talking.
He's like, guys, I think they're in the triangle. Careful. Stormstormer is going to find an amplified damage here, and his Kaya is on Courier. So if he plays for that Kaya with the amplified damage, he's going to be doing a lot of damage.
Man, I'm so curious. I think that was like everyone on Nouns just took a turn drawing on the map. There's like a full-on discussion right there.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
See if they can find the smoke kill into the back.
Oh man, they're just so close to finding the anti-mage. They're a split second away. And the thing is, you're doing this without blink daggers on your like Mars. Oh, Stormer. Well, that's the one way to do it. Gets swapped though by Fly, and he'll just leave. All right, sick play there from the Vengeful Spirit. Good attempt from Shopify. I mean, they still get a kill, but it's not the one that you were hoping.
Yeah, you are totally happy with that on nouns. In fact, you're super happy knowing that it was almost anti-mage that got killed.
Stormer just baited the coil.
Is under attack.
And he pops the Amplify damage rune, and he's just gonna slap Velicor here. Oh my goodness, with the damage from the Wyvern as well. Easy done.
Yeah, they're gonna turn on the aggression here with coil down, arena down.
Looking mid.
There's the blink reveal.
With the puck. No blink. Oh, he doesn't get in range for the mana void. He does now, just barely. And that will do it. What a tree toss from Lelis to break the blink dagger. That was so close.
It's a great blink reveal. That's pretty much the best kill you could hope for next to the Morphling. It's really nice to recognize the arena and coil being down. Shopify does not want to fight back right now. Those will be up soon though, especially with Puck respawning. So we might see them make a smoke of their own to try to get something back. Well, you was feeling it. He's just chasing Ortiz.
Yeah, I mean, that was a smart play from him to bait out to get the steal there. They managed to lose the Lion. Stormstormer has an arcane or no, he doesn't. I thought he did. It was just Mage Slayer debuff or something, but oh, Mars once again, Saberlight just showing he's got the timings down. You end up losing two heroes. Yuma dying to Arteezy, and Saberlight finding the kill there onto the Queen of Pain. These are both massive kill sprees.
Yeah, that's Puck coming back into that fight. Just a blink Dream Coil preventing Anti-Mage from getting out of there. Overstaying their welcome a little bit. They were feeling a little too strong. Now actually gonna come to the bottom lane. Saberlight finds Gunner. Teasy's coming for a second kill. Saberlight. This is my kill. I found him.
Yeah. I mean, the good old Orb of Destruction, walk you down.
Oh, that's a good item for Mars. And this Mage Slayer, just applying all of them in the team fights with God's Rebuke.
Yeah, I mean, Saberlight has been absolutely crushing this game. He's been top net worth the entire game, basically.
Yeah, with the first pick Mars, too.
Yeah.
Off that, they're going to just go for Roche. That is a big part of their team fight, the Winter's Curse. Kidtrack going to come in here to tank for them now.
Ooh, take a look at the items. You know, they actually happen to both get two specialist arrays for the side of nouns on both Queen of Pain and Winter Wyvern. Those are very nice pickups.
First Roche, sticking it on Arteezy. It's got Lincoln's Aegis. Can farm anywhere.
I mean, this Morphling is starting to become definitely problematic. You have the Manta done on the Anti-Mage, and he's going for his Aghanim Scepter next to play with. They're actually smoking. They want to just take the fight to Shopify, it looks like.
They're kind of calling the bluff. Shopify is split up. They took Aegis, but they are not together. If they find anyone, they might run into Arteezy first. She chooses to back out. This is a classic. You take Aegis, lose it immediately when you're on your own. See if they can find him.
They find Arteezy. He goes for the blink. Does happen to get it, so he will be able to disengage. Dude, he almost blinked in aggressively, and then the Avalanche like stopped him, and he was like, "Wait a minute, I want to not do that now."
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, one more second of patience might have actually put Morphling in a bad spot.
See a smoke up here from Shopify, as they're going to look for their next target as they just rotate to the other side of the map. I mean, finding Queen of Pain or Anti-Mage again, it would be huge. Those are their biggest kill targets. Stormstormer did finish up the Kaya Sange, so he's, you know, sizably more tanky, and then is looking for the BKB as his last item.
See the Anti-Mage illusions. They're going to take a peek, but he's already out of there. Anti-Mage is almost done with his Aghanims, and that is a really annoying ability in team fights. You can just keep throwing it out to scout, but also start to chip away at the enemy's mana. And we've already seen earlier, if someone like Puck has no mana, all the mobility, all of the utility disappears in the fight.
It's also huge because like Lion needs to be able to just like instantly mana drain or hex those, and you can counter spell it, right? So if you throw it in and he happens to like accidentally mana drain himself or hex himself, it's gonna be really scary.
I must have them all.
All right, Yuma has the Ags coming up on Courier right now.
Shopify hasn't really forced any fights with this Aegis, which I'm going to take as they feel they're going to win in the late game. They're just using this as a farming Aegis, play it safe, take the time to get our items.
I mean, with how Saberlight's been playing, I think that's, you know, you can make that gamble. Mid lane, Fly. God, he is so close to seeing Saberlight. We'll see him now. The question is, can they go for him? No, he just blinks away. Oh, top lane Gunner with his blink reveal, just barely missing on this Puck. As that would have been their Winter's Curse. Gunner now has to be a little bit careful. The arena? Oh, they blink, double blink, but Gunner still gets caught onto the backside. He needs help and fast, but the coil is there. He does go for the... Yeah, it's not going to be enough. Does go for the Cold Embrace, but the pure damage from this Enchantress finishes the job.
Ooh, mechanics question. If Fly had swapped him there, does the coil damage hit first, or does he get another swap barrier first?
I mean, my gut is that the swap barrier applies first, but I honestly don't know with Dota, right? Like you'd have to like the chain of command there is you swap the target, you like that is the first thing, and due to swap the barrier break or the coil breaks, right? But
I think so too, but who knows?
Yeah, Dota is definitely
code.
a game where that's spaghettied for sure.
Yeah, but that could have maybe could have saved Gunner there if he swapped him. But if it doesn't work and he just dies, then he's now put himself in the arena with the enemy, so he's just gonna die instead.
All right, we're gonna see Nouns smoke up again. They don't have their Wyvern here. They're gonna have to toss the smoke over from Fly. Gunner's just gonna catch up with his team. They just find an Enchantress mid. I mean, that's not a bad find by any means, but you gotta try and get more here. Yuma scouting with this illusion, trying to keep eyes on Theliacor. I mean, is that good enough on the gank? I mean, they get what, like 600-ish gold, but you're definitely hoping to find something like Mars or Puck.
Yeah, I mean, you take kills, but that was just the position 5. You're not that bothered on Shopify. They're hoping. And I feel like at this point they're just playing for the mid to late game. So losing a support there is no big deal to them. Well, they're pinging out Gunner.
Arteezy did still up the Tormentor there, so they get the free shard for Kitrak, so Sproink now available, and he definitely has a Sproink build, a Grove Bow, Drums, and 4 points Impetus. I mean, this guy does a lot of right-click damage.
Yeah, we saw it come into play earlier where he tried to Gunner tried to save himself with the cold embrace, but the pure damage just finished him off. Cold embrace, not going to be a great save this game. And actually, anti-mage, who has really high magic resistance, also none of that matters to the pure damage of impetus.
Yuma is closing in on his Aya Scotty, which it is a very good Scotty game. We'll see if he can get it.
Now, I'm not sure if there's going to be a better timing than that. Like, I think we need to see them really push it. I mean, maybe they have a different read on the game. Maybe they also feel comfortable going into the late game.
Saberlight actually went to Bloon. I actually am shocked. I don't see many people grab this item at all. But he's got it on the health mode, so he has a lot of bonus HP. There's going to be the Winter's Curse. Mars actually taking a sizable amount of damage. The Avalanche, he gets the BKB, though, responds with the Blink Spear. Can they finish off the Mars? Lelis is fine. Yuma's the one who blinks in aggressively now. And he gets out. You're kidding me. Down to almost 0 HP, and he will survive.
That is BKB Arena down. Roshan we're about to see if it's going to be an instant respawn, extremely long respawn. There might be a window here.
We've got a BKB done on Stormstormer. I'm curious if he is, like, what his plan is this game. Normally, I've seen him go like Aghanim Scepter most often when he plays this Queen of Pain here, but instead he's itemizing for a Witch Blade, so he wants to go for potentially a Parasma. Okay,
Yuma,
that was just
solo
a complete
kill.
solo kill. What?
He didn't even have the Scotty.
I just looked up for a second and I'm like, wait, who is he on? And it's just a dead Arteezy. Lelis baiting them maybe here in the mid lane, but Queen of Pain ends up going in, takes a lot of damage, forced the BKB himself, turn around onto Yopaj. Ooh, well, she doesn't have a blink, has a orb for now. Does need to be careful though, as in comes Gunner, hits him with the Witchblade. Yuma is just chasing for other heroes, and it's gonna be the Puck that just takes the Sonic Wave and goes down, and Yuma gets speared away, in some trouble. The Illusion actually burning quite a bit of his mana, but he's looking for Kitrak next. No Mana Void for now, but we'll just jump in aggressively, and that, ooh, almost enough to find the kill. Lelis, Yules ends up on himself, but the Avalanche does finally
just
come
not
through.
finishing these.
What is happening? No one's
All right, Lion. He got Lion.
Yuma's not done, man.
Maybe he's still gonna find
here.
Kitrak. He senses it.
Nice
Not
team
gonna get
kill.
the right
Good play
pathing
there.
in the trees. I really like that from you. I thought he would stick around to get that Puck. Like, oh, when Puck gets out of here, I'll just blink wherever Puck goes. He's like, no, I see 3 heroes there. I'm just gonna go. And he knew it. He just chased them down. All right, they draw the
Saberlight's
line
doing a
to
lot of
Roche.
work.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Oh man, yeah. Pre-Scotty, he gets a solo kill onto the Morphling, but now that you have the Scotty, that is terrifying. Also, Defiant Shell is just insanely good on anti-mage.
That's true. Very nice pickup for him. Looks like Nouns is going to be the first one down here for this Roche. They can set up. It's going to be up in just about 10 seconds. They have everything they need to contest, but they are nowhere near.
Oh,
He's just going to miss the spawn. Go back in. Turn around. Fly.
Fly's gonna do
Fly.
it. Wait, come on.
Get in there. Get in there.
So close. All right.
Okay, okay. Yuma, get back here. It's up.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So Tiny has like the dream mobility already. So he's got his Blink Dagger, Yules. He's got an Ogre Seal Totem. And he's looking for an Octarine of all items, which is a little bit interesting.
Pretty cool. Kind of. I'm pretty sure that just says like, hey, I got 2 long range right clicking cores, and then this anti-mage is blinking around. All I gotta do is stun and initiate. So I'll just do that as low cooldown as possible. Should find Viola core here.
Man, he went in there like thinking his team was gonna dive this Tiny, and they're like, he has 2,400 HP and 25 armor. I don't think we're getting them, guys. So Aegis and Banner picked up here, and Yuma, I'm curious where this Demon Edge is going to. Is he going Disperser, dude? Please tell me he is. Oh, okay, it's MKB. Dang. I mean, he saw the Butterfly coming up on the Morphling. Speaking of Morphling, fighting bottom lane up here into Stormer, as he will force the BKB on the Queen of Pain.
Disengaging ult.
Oh.
Ooh. Strategy pause. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna put that out there, guys. Don't start anything.
Just putting that evil out in the world.
Yeah. No, he needs the MKB on Anti-Mage. It's not an item you like to buy, but this Butterfly on Morphling, you can't. Like, you don't want to be missing on him, especially because if you do burn his mana off, you'll finish off the kill from there. So as long as you hit consistently with the MKB, like, that's all you really need. Plus, at least MKB is magic damage versus the high armor of Morphling. That's kind of nice.
True. I mean, this anti-mage with Scotty, there's just no way Morphling gets away unless he gets the morph into an anti-mage, right? Then maybe. But with the blink cooldown and blink range talents, it's really hard to survive an anti-mage. Oh, Avalanche just blind onto the high ground. He finds him. The Mana Void is there. He's able to get away for the moment, but Sableye forced to BKB. The problem, though, Anaya, Scotty, anti-mage is right on your tail. Will eventually find the kill here on the Saberlight. The Mars falls. That was the gem as well.
Really
Ooh,
nice
baby.
find.
What
This observer was here from. Yeah, this observer was here from their Roshan attempt earlier.
Oh, is that what it was? Okay.
Yeah, he just gets a really nice double avalanche there. Ortiz is just hiding back here. He doesn't have his TP. Please, no one come looking for me here.
Tormentor spawns, kills him. Dude, that
would be so funny.
Shout out to the Gork clip of him clearing Ancients, morphing all the way down to Papa Salve and instantly dying to a Tormentor. That one's good.
All right, this is their timing. Yuma is looking pretty scary. I say that like Morphling's not that far behind, but I don't think this matchup is getting much better like as time goes on. So I do think Nouns wants to push it a bit here. Okay, I'm saying that, but actually I feel like Wyvern and Quap scale pretty well into the late game too. So actually maybe they're much stronger than, you know, in my head I'm thinking about, like especially with this new Parasma build. When you Winter's Curse and you're doing that 30% extra magic damage plus the effect of Parasma reducing their magic resistance by 20%, like, I mean, Wyvern's essentially a second long range carry, right?
Yeah, I mean, this hero does ridiculous damage late game. She's been my like favorite off lane hero to play, to be honest. Like, I've had a lot of fun playing Wyvern in the last like. I mean, I honestly haven't really even touched Dota recently, but when I was playing Dota a few weeks ago, it's like Wyvern was like my go-to offlaner. This hero just scales incredibly well.
And now there's endless casting to do.
Yeah.
All the Dota to watch.
Radiant's middle tower has
To the high ground they go. Yuma protected by an Aegis for another 2 minutes. As the catapult is there. I mean, they're just gonna try and trade. There is a Roshan's banner on the top lane, so RTZ will clean that one up. Oh, Blink Spear, Arena dropped it, caught Lelis on the Tiny. This time, the team will be there to finish him off, but Elacor will go down to the backside. 2 Stormstormer fly in some trouble. RTZ forced to BKB, blinks up to the top side. Can they find him? Winter's Curse, it's there! They've got him, but can they kill the Morphling before he gets away? Blinks to the low ground, Coil will catch him. Morph still just trying to keep himself alive. The spear out from Saberlight will buy him some space. Yuma is still pretty scary. Gunner surviving for the moment underneath this Arctic, underneath this golden brace, but they've caught Stormstormer. Yuma versus everybody else. The Morphling chasing for Gunner as well as Yopaz. He's flying through the trees though. This guy, he's hard to find. He gets the blink out. He's safe. Yuma is looking for Kidrak still on the low ground. Will he find him eventually? I'm sure. It is a very annoying Enchantress, but Yuma on this Anti-Mage has more than enough attack speed and will grab him. The mega kill secured. And Gunner still holding his ground mid against this Puck will finally survive, and the Puck will TP on home. What an insane fight.
Yeah, I think that was good for Shopify. That was the Aegis fight, and you made them leave your base. You almost took the tier 3. And I think they... I'm not sure. So many people died. It was like so spaced out. I'm not sure if they came out ahead from that or not.
I mean, I feel like getting the Queen of Pain makes it probably worth it. And the gold went to Arteezy, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Arteezy got 3 kills in that. 4 kills. He literally got an ultra kill in that. 3 kills? 3 kills. And a courier.
Arteezy is very happy with that.
Yeah, so he got a ton of gold. He got like 1,600 gold or something.
Yuma just was not quite able to attack. That is benefit to being a ranged hero like Morphling. He was just attacking even through all the trees, but Yuma just kept having to like run around, suddenly like speared back. I gotta blink forward, everyone's running away from me. He was getting kited there and just not able to get that damage out fast enough before his teammates get killed off.
Sturlite also got a really good spear out, you know, that was huge. We do have Yuma grabbing the Mind Breaker, and that is a pretty sick item. So I'm pretty sure the Blink Fragment, I don't know if the Blink Fragments will apply it. I don't think they do, the silence, but we're gonna find out. Smoked up, looking down the mid lane, seeing if they can find anything. The ward into the base. Kidrak, he gets the jump away just at the last second. Death was calling his name, but Yuma will now look for the tier 3 tower, and he grabs it. No fortification now. Will be refreshed though.
Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's
They don't. There's no teleport on Morphling. He just
really?
capped that.
Oh, wait, you're right.
I think they
He
see
actually
that.
has no TP.
He's just going for the base though because the creeps in the top lane are there. He's gonna try to trade. Okay, never mind. Now just backing up.
All right, he's gonna get the blink out. I don't think they're gonna be able to find this puck. There's just no way. He's too slippery right now.
I guess they don't know where Morphling's courier is, so you don't know when a teleport is being delivered.
Oh, they got him. What a sick read here from this 2. They get the gem back as well. That is a massive find. Honestly, Queen of Pain may be regretting going for this Parasma instead of picking up something like the Lincoln Sphere or even the Shiva's Guard this game.
I feel like Shiva's would be nice because we have 2 heroes with Parasma, but if someone had Shivas, then I think it synergizes a little better since the Parasmas don't stack. Ooh, Arteezy stealing a Tormentor here.
Yeah, that's huge. Gives it to Yopaj. I think he would have liked it for himself, but either way, another.
Well, he might still get it
on their way.
if he comes get this other Tormentor.
What do you think of this Silver Edge pickup? This is kind of cool, right? Like, no boots, obviously, on the Morphling at this point, so he's got a Silver Edge, and he is just sneakily moving around the map with the waveform cooldown.
Yeah, pretty nice. You can break Anti-Mage's passive, but besides that, you just catch people off guard moving around invis. That's part of why they got that Queen of Pain earlier, right? So
yeah,
it's quite nice.
Well, that is a Daedalus being queued up on him as well. So he's just here to shotgun people and do damage. He does have... I mean, dude, I just thinking about it now. Arteezy killed 4 Tormentors, so they have 5 shards now on Shopify. Meanwhile, Nouns have 1. And it does definitely add up. I mean, it's a dead even gold game, but imagine, you know, if that 2,800 gold was, you know, on Nouns instead of Shopify, right? Quite a big difference.
Magic Missile bounce is nice. The Queen of Pain silence is quite nice. Yeah, they definitely like some of their own shards. Both teams passing by each other.
This is so close. They are going for the wraparound. I mean, they know they have to have a read here. Ward Sentry gets taken down. Roshan not up for another minute, as they will continue to hold the high ground here.
Oh, this is so scary.
Which team has vision? Smokes gonna end. They get the jump here onto the Vengeful Spirit, but on the backside, the big Sonic Wave does catch him. Arena will hold him in place, but he needs help. Saberlight, he's down to almost no HP on the backside. They go in on this Anti-Mage. He gets hexed up instead. He's gonna be able to chase here, looking for this deal for they got him. So they've managed to grab 2 kills so far, and Kitrak is left all alone here in the center. So a massive win here. A very scrappy fight taking place in multiple different areas, but the arena just didn't have follow-up this time.
Yeah, it was such a scattered fight. Things were happening all over the place at the same time. Arena comes down at the same time. Pucks jumped in the back. If you replay that fight a couple times and the initiation change, like, it could easily go either way. But Nouns comes out ahead there. Unlucky in the fact that Roshan is not up. That could have been the Roshan for them. Instead, they're just gonna have to push down the lane, and they might be able to take another set here. I don't think they're gonna buy back for this. It's definitely too late anyways. He's gonna go finish up mid, and then I imagine they'll just go set up for Roshan again.
Yeah, you got a tier 2 top. Oh, they're actually just hunting for Arteezy, and he is in a lot of trouble. Wait for him for now, but again, the blink chase from Yuma is very scary, and there it is, the Winter's Curse. Full mana burn is out, and that is a dead Morphling without a buyback. Yopaj does force back 1 hero top, but now you're just greenlit completely for Roshan.
Yeah, they're gonna head straight over, grab this, and honestly, they might still have time to go take that top tier tower. I think they're not gonna get the last set though. Arteezy will definitely be up by then. But with Stormstormer pushing this out, they can just twin gate over and meet him right away. Start pushing in top. Refresher, who do you stick that on? Gunner?
I'd say Queen of Pain. Most likely. It'd be Queen of Pain. Like, him having double Sonic Wave, but also just double BKB, double Shivas. Like, if he doesn't get killed immediately in the fight, he will do a ridiculous amount of damage. And he's got a Sonic Wave available if he needs it, but doesn't even have to bother. They have double gems now on the Tiny. It's double the efficiency, I believe. It makes the AoE twice as large, right? Quote me on that, am I right?
I actually think there should be a benefit to carrying 2 gems. It should stack. Double the risk, double the reward. You should get something like increased AoE or something.
Yeah. Well, Coil for BKB. Stormstormer is just going to TP up to his team top as they want to just start pushing this last lane of barracks. They want to be together, honestly, as well. Dude, that TP took like 11 seconds. What was that?
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
They also have the banner, so we're gonna see
Radiant's top tower
drop top. So they want to improve these wave creeps instead of the other one. Interesting.
Yeah, I think the other waves will already push in because they got those. So they're just going to use this to siege this tower. I imagine slowly, maybe just using Gunner's long range, or maybe having Yuma just send in illusions. So they're just going to take their time on this.
Well, Saberlight tried to find an opening on the spear there. Yopa is searching for Gunner on the backside. I mean, they're hunting aggressively outside of their base. You are so close to the level 25 talent here for the puck. The Dream Coil Pierce's magic immunity would be a huge pickup for them.
I think Shopify Rebellion also does not want to get slowly sieged out, so they're trying to find those pickoffs. But it is tough. It's very tough right now.
Ooh, he actually goes the Waning Rift talent instead. The distance and radius. I mean, he is more of a magic build this game. Doesn't have like the Daedalus Mjolnir. He's not really relying on it. So instead he's got like Timeless Relic, Octarine. So Waning Rift, super low cooldown.
Yeah, there's not that many BKBs anyway right now, and Anti-Mage not the most common BKB.
A little bit of miscommunication as they actually swap into safety, and now Arteezy's up onto the high ground. Yuma stuck inside the base, forced to blink away his fly, starting to fall and fast here. Here comes Stormstormer, big Sonic Wave. He's got the refresher. He's gonna be able to throw a second set of spells if he wants. He looks to go over to Kitrak and he gets him. Double buyback coming out from the side of Shopify. They've still got a lot of heroes left. And there you go. I mean, the refresher pays off already. No Enchantress for the high ground. You do manage to get Fly, but again, he has an Ags. You can buy back as well if his illusion's about to die and come instantly back into the fight. So have to be aware of that as well. poking and
Easy
prodding.
pick to Pisconda. Might be able to burst some people down.
And this is a good item for Morphling, one of the few heroes that can build it. Runner on the backside, actually maybe going a little bit too far, but a nice cold embrace. Sonic Wave again! Looking for Sableye, he's got him! Great coil here, catching the backside. Delotor dives inside the base, they just hold the BKB. They're looking for the Mega Creeps instead. They say, we don't even care. The Gems, though, find the Morphling, and we're going to a game 3, baby. There is no way you stop this. Yopaj versus 4. They have buyback available on the Wyvern if they want, and there it is. 5 heroes dead inside the base, and Nouns have done it, man, tying it up. Give them the Wyvern Tiny, and they will show you how it's played.
That was a very good showing from Nouns. It was looking close. Man, I'm trying to like play back to like where they